forward to a big rivalry matchup this week. Our team has done a really good job from week to week. I think we started really strong in the month of January, had a bit of a hiccup last week, and then now are kind of faced with the decision of what's it going to take to close that gap from good to great. And everything I've seen this week, our team is really building and eager and hungry to turn a corner and really capitalize on what they've been working on. And so I expect it to be a really great matchup.
Questions? Right here.
You've been on both sides of this rivalry. How much of a boost can playing in their arena be for Auburn, and how difficult is it to, go there and perform?
Yeah, I think Auburn is one of the toughest environments to compete in, but it's really all about how we prepare for that. And adaptability is one of the main things that we've talked about all year long. It's important to be prepared physically, mentally, and then how are you going to respond when things aren't exactly how you want them to be. And so we've been preparing for that all week so far, just trying to create different environments in the gym that feel a little bit uncomfortable, out of the norm, in order to help our team prepare to adjust and be able to find a way, no matter what the circumstances, no matter what the environment looks like.
Katie?
As someone who's been on almost every side of this rivalry as a gymnast and a coach on both sides, just how have you seen this rivalry between these two programs kind of grow over the years?
The rivalry is so great for our sport. Really, it's just investment is what it is. It's passion and it's investment. And so you really couldn't want anything more than that, to be able to show up to a competition, to have a sold out arena that is invested and passionate about competing at the highest level and seeing a win. And so no matter what side you're on, no matter what side you're pulling for, it's really the ultimate game day matchup. And so we're expecting it to be really high energy, a really fun, invested crowd. And it's all about just reframing. Are you going to let that energy work for you or against you? And I think our team has done a good job of embracing that mindset so that they can step in and use that energy and use it to our advantage.
It's another top 15 matchup as we enter through the middle part of the season. Does that kind of help the team prepare come postseason, facing all these tough teams now before the postseason starts?
I think every week offers a great opportunity to fine-tune our tools, to figure out, again, how to close that gap of good to great. It's one thing to train at a high level, and it's another thing to be able to execute at a high level in the most critical moments when a win is on the line, or there's more pressure on the line, or whatever it is. And so every week being in the SEC and facing the toughest competition, it's extremely valuable for us as we prepare for some pretty big moments come postseason.
Okay.
You talk about them facing that decision to kind of close the gap. It's only Tuesday, but what kind of response have you seen from the team since Friday?
When we came in on Saturday, we came in, had conditioning. That's kind of our normal weekly routine, and then we sit down as a team and talk about what went well and what didn't go well. And I think the group consensus was they were really frustrated with themselves. They were really frustrated that they let external distractions, that they let their focus slip into things that weren't adding to the competition, weren't adding to their overall mindset. And so I think they really used that frustration to decide, we're not going to do that again. We're not going to let those distractions, we're not going to let the noise, we're not going to let the rankings, the scores, the judges, whatever those things are, determine what our tunnel vision is going to be. And so I think it goes back to the quote, right? Adversity makes you, break records or break or whatever it is. And I think that's what this team has used it for. They're taking adversity and deciding that we want to break records with this. We want to make sure that we use it to our advantage, grow from it, learn from it, and just become our best.
A couple more to group. There are any? Coach, you want to give a closing statement before we wrap it up?
No, just looking forward to a great Friday night. Whoever is planning to come out, I hope Tuscaloosa shows up big. Auburn Arena is a really fun place to compete in, and we just can't wait to see our fans out there, see our supporters, and know that even though there's going to be a lot of Auburn crowd, we certainly feel our Bama impact. So appreciate everybody's support, and Roll Tide.